엉덩이 흔들어봐. 빙글뱅글 뱅뱅 빙글뱅글 엉덩이 흔들어봐.
Hello, annyeonghaseyo, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cherry, and today we're going to look at the best and worst comebacks of 2022. I have some very controversial takes, so can't wait to get canceled. Real quick, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment what your favorite and least favorite comebacks of 2022 were. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram at @cherrybliss. This topic was voted for by my followers over there, so head over there, follow me there, and you can help pick the next video topic. Last thing before we start, these are my opinions. If your faves aren't here or not where you want them to be, I really don't care. It's okay, we can disagree. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And we're gonna start with the worst. This song was an honest-to-God mess. From the lackluster chorus to the bizarre choreography, everything about this was just not it. I am all about creative choreography. I love when groups do like a quirky little something that isn't done before, something that kind of looks weird but is executed well. The little flamingo move aespa has going on isn't cool, doesn't look good, and isn't executed well. Why did they put it in there? The best part about this song was Giselle's rap, and there wasn't that much of it. And there weren't really any moments in the song where I was like so impressed by their vocals, which I typically am. Like the ending of Savage where every member gets to sing and there's a big build-up, that's incredible. That is like one of the best vocal moments in any SM song. I'm gonna be real, it's incredible. But in Girls, Winter and Ning Ning do have like high notes, but it's nothing memorable. The B-sides weren't great either. I know people really like Lingo and ICU and Life's Too Short. They're just really kind of generic to me. Specifically Life's Too Short, it seems like a very generic English Disney Channel K-pop like fuck you to the hater. Like it's been done many times, I didn't need aespa to do it. Besides the songs themselves not being really good at all, it was just a bad era for aespa in general. They received a lot of hate and backlash during this era, for things like being uncoordinated, not being able to complete their choreography or forgetting their choreography. They lip sync every performance, which isn't their fault, it's SM's fault, but it doesn't help the general perception of them. The worst part about this era is this is the only aespa comeback we got for all of 2022, and it wasn't good. In conclusion, SM, give aespa better songs and let them sing live. Not too hard, I don't think. Alright, let's move on to something good. Where SM dropped the ball with aespa, they really just gave everything to Red Velvet. Honestly, I think this mini album and the comeback as a whole was probably the best thing SM released this entire year. Feel My Rhythm as a title track on its own is perfection. The classic instrumentals, their power vocals, and the harmonies, and the build-up, and Yuri's little rap and the bridge, I mean, everything was just perfect. The choreo was simple but elegant, which suits not only Red Velvet, but this concept. The styling alone would put this in the top comebacks of 2022, just based on styling. Like, it was immaculate. The music video was beautiful. It was like walking through a museum. It's just so artistic and unique. Ugh, great. And the B-sides on that album? Are you kidding me right now? Are you gonna tell me Bambaleo and In My Dreams are not title track worthy? Cause you're wrong. In My Dreams is one of Red Velvet's best songs, period. Also, it's always a plus when we get a Yeri era, because we don't get that very often. In conclusion, this comeback is perfect and I will never shut up about it. Alright, back to the bad shit.
When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. 간판 내리고 문 잠가 shutdown.
And here's the first take that's gonna get me canceled. Let's get into it. So I've been a Blink since pre-debut, okay? So this isn't coming from a place of hate. This is coming from a place of I'm upset and disappointed. There are many factors that go into my decision here, but let's start with the album and the comeback itself. I think Shutdown is one of their best title tracks in years. Are the lyrics iffy? Yeah, we don't need to whip it that much. But the instrumentals, it's incredible. They haven't had like a song with instrumentals that good in a long time. The B-sides are good. They're not great. They're not the album level, but they're all right. I will say I hate Ready for Love. That is like their worst song, hands down. It is such an awful song, wish it didn't exist. But anyways, if it were just the album itself, it probably wouldn't be in the worst of 2022. It would be nowhere near the best, but it wouldn't be in the worst. What makes it down here is the fact that nobody in Blackpink seems to like being in Blackpink anymore. When I watched the live in preparation for the debut of the music video for both Pink Venom and Shutdown. They were bored as hell, let me tell you. They did not want to be there. Rosé looked bored out of her mind. It was crazy. Of the, 3 performances they did of Pink Venom and Shutdown, 2 of them they put a lot of energy in, the other ones they looked really bored. And the concert, the Born Pink tour, you know where this is going. Look, we've all seen the clips, and it's disappointing. Genuinely, it's disappointing, and it's upsetting to me as someone who went to their concert back in 2019. That concert was one of the best concerts I have ever been to, if not the best. Every member put their heart and soul into each performance. They were coordinated, they were singing live, they were interacting with the audience. I mean, they were just having so much fun, and you can tell they were really grateful to be there. When I watch clips from the Born Pink tour, when they perform their songs, they're uncoordinated, they look bored. Specifically Rosé, she used to be the one with the best stage presence after Lisa, and now she's giving nothing. It's very clear that she doesn't have a passion for Blackpink anymore. The only member who consistently gives it her all is Lisa. She's always where she's supposed to be. She always has the biggest smile on her face. She always has the best facial expressions. She's dancing and singing her entire heart out. I mean, it's incredible. I have yet to see a performance from this entire era, including the concerts, where Lisa is subpar. It really sucks as a Blink to just see what's happening and that they don't like it anymore. And I would honestly prefer them to disband. If they don't like it, that's okay. I will support you as you do things that you do like. They recently announced that they're moving from YG to the Black label, and I have to hope that it not only revives their love for the group as a whole, but gives them more opportunities to make music and have comebacks. But considering what's going on with Sami, I'm not that hopeful. In conclusion, if Blackpink is going to stay around, they really need to figure out what the group means to them as a whole, and have a song like Playing with Fire again. I don't think I'm asking for much. Alright, on to a take that won't get me cancelled. 28 Reasons is a perfect example of what a solo comeback should be. Every aspect of the title track itself, as well as the B-sides, was made for Seulgi. The specific style of 28 Reasons and the notes and the way she had to sing it, it really suited Seulgi's honey voice. She has a very unique voice, and this song really exemplified that. The choreography as well really played into her style of dancing. The styling was great as well. They accentuated her from the background dancers, and each of her outfits really played to her form really great, which is something that SM stylists have a problem with because they like to give Yuri things that don't go with her body type. But anyways, moving on. The whole album is a no-skip album. Every song has a place and has its purpose. Okay, Los Angeles is a little weird and I don't really get it, but besides that one, it's incredible. There's not too much to say other than this was one of the best solo comebacks of 2022. If not the best. In conclusion, I'd let Seulgi kiss my brother. Alright, let's listen to something bad again. Another controversial opinion that's gonna get me cancelled. Let's go! Here's the thing. Loona songs don't typically do it for me, in general. I prefer their subunit songs and their solo songs. I think those are really good, but their group songs as a whole aren't really my thing. However, this song doesn't even have the Loona flair to it, in my opinion. It's just a boring, generic song. Typically with Loona songs, maybe not Why Not and So What and Paint the Town, but before that, you could tell it was Loona. It had a very specific sound to it. It was very unique, and it was Loona. But Flip That is a song that I feel like an agency would give to a group that they don't care about. Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. I'll get there. Besides the song itself being the choreo was also Loona's whole thing is how perfectly coordinated they are in their choreography and how they can execute perfectly very difficult choreography. All their performances are very interesting to watch. It's never boring because they have many different members doing many different things and it works well. However, this stage, they're just clamping their hands like Baby Shark. It's not interesting. It's really boring. Everything about the song made no use of the extreme amounts of talent that is in Loona. Obviously, now that all that stuff with BBC is going on, it's pretty obvious they just gave it to them because they needed to come back after Queendom to kind of maybe make money. I think the worst part about this comeback is that it's probably the last Loona comeback we're ever gonna get, and that's sad. I'm not in orbit, but Loona is extremely talented, and they don't deserve anything that's happening to them. In conclusion, I hope Loona re-debuts under a different company, and they get to thrive and shine as they should. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm tomboy.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody, Idol came out with an absolute banger last year and took over the industry. I'm gonna be real. As a Neverland, after Soojin left, it was a dark time. Nobody was sure what was gonna happen with Idol, including the members themselves. They were on a hiatus for what felt like forever, and it didn't look very good. But then Soyeon was seeing the state of the industry as it is and said, I need to save it. Idol needs to come back and save the music industry. And they did. Let's start with the title track itself. The simple guitar instrumentals throughout the entire song is so good. There's not enough guitar in K-pop, period. So even the use of a few simple notes from an electric guitar really set Tomboy apart from the start. Their vocals on the song were incredible. I mean, everybody had a moment to shine vocally. There aren't any high notes in that song, but you can still come to the conclusion that Idol is a strong group vocally. Their stage presence was out of this world. Shuhwa really improved. I mean, this is a perfect example of what divorce does to a woman. The choreography was really good. I feel like it was a perfect blend of being able to go viral, as well as fitting with the concept and being something interesting to look at as an audience member. TikTok is ruining K-pop choreographies, but don't worry, I'll get to that later. Sneaker. Was the English rap in this song cringy? Yes. Is it still a banger? Absolutely. The whole album itself was great too. Every B-side was incredible and something that most groups aren't doing right now. Specifically, I want to point out the absolute genius that My Bag was. My Bag is the best way to say my group is talented without saying my group is talented. Soyeon proved with My Bag that Idol is a group that can do everything. They can sing very well, they can dance very well, they have incredible visuals and stage presence, but they can also rap. My Bag was an excellent way of showing how well-rounded each individual member of Idol is without saying, hey, we're all very well-rounded. And the fact that it started off as a joke song just is crazy to me because it became something so incredible and so important. And no, Red 5 Diamonds in My Bag is not the important part. It's what the song stood for. I understand the lyrics are a flex song. I get it. And the styling for this whole era was incredible. Those tomboy stage outfits will forever be iconic. 6th gen K-pop stans are gonna have to learn about the Idol tomboy stage outfits. I'm telling you right now. In conclusion, Idol world domination. Oh my god, is this a take that isn't gonna get me cancelled? Crazy! Look, we all knew this song was gonna be here. I'll get through it quickly. Itzy are one of my ults. I saw them live, they are incredibly talented, and they can pull off just about anything given to them. So tell me why JYP gave them a Skechers commercial. I don't really need to get into the song itself. It's bland, it's boring. I don't have much to say about it other than that. The choreography upsets me. You've got a group with 4 main dancer materials and an excellent, sub-dancer. Yes, Leah's a good dancer, just compared to the other members in her group, she seems lackluster and she's improved a lot. If she was in any other group, I'm telling you, y'all wouldn't be bitching about her dancing. Anyways, moving on. This group is oozing talent in the dancing department, and you give them this choreography? This is what I mean when I say TikTok is ruining K-pop choreography. This dance is so simple. It is not itzy. I'm sorry, it's not. It is made super easy so that all the 12-year-olds can go on TikTok and do the little sneakers dance, so then the song will get promoted more and go viral, and here we are, JYP gets more money, you see where this is going. Aside from the fact that the song is bad and the choreo is bad, it was a bad era for itzy in general, because people were really upset with this era, and they lost a lot of stans. Apart from all that, the album itself is their best album. I'm gonna be real. Every B-side is incredible. 365 is one of their best songs, and I Will Die on This Hill. But not even the incredible B-sides could save this god-awful title track and what it did to their reputation. In conclusion, Hanado already gets that no, am I right? I'm hilarious. Alright, time for another palate cleanser. This song is criminally underrated. It is so K-pop, I love it. I'm gonna sound like a grouchy old man here, but K-pop over the last few years has really lost that K-pop touch. But this song gives me 2016, 2018 girl group vibes, and that is all I want in this world. It's so fresh, it's so sweet, it's so melodic, it's catchy, it's just, the dance is great, everything is just incredible. And the styling was cute. It wasn't anything show-stopping like Tomboy, but it was super cute and it fit the concept perfectly. This was a single, it didn't have any B-sides, and I'm glad it didn't. This was the song. This was the main attraction. This is in my top 3 title tracks of 2022. It is an incredible song. If you have not listened to it, go do it right now. Thank you. There's not much to say about this song other than it's just perfect. In conclusion, go stream Roller Coaster by Woo. Alright, moving on to maybe the worst song of the year. Yep. Quirky concepts are the best concepts, and I will not accept any other answer. This title track alone is probably one of the best girl group songs of all time, especially in the choreo department. Not only did the choreo fit the wacky, quirky, zany concept of the song itself, but it really fit the group. Billie has no weakest link. All of them are incredible dancers, singers, rappers, stage I mean, they're incredible. And this song really got to show just how talented everybody is. They looked so well as a cohesive group. Obviously, we had Suki's fancam going viral, which was well-deserved. It was much deserved, not only for her, but for the group as a whole. They work very hard, and they are a well-oiled machine. With the fan cam blowing up the way it did, it brought in a lot of new fans. Not only is Ginga Mingayo a really good song for Billie as a group, but it was an excellent song for the K-pop industry and K-pop fans as a whole. They brought back a concept and a type of song that hasn't been around in a long time, and made it mainstream again. I hope this continues to start a new wave of quirky concepts, not just from Billie, but from other girl groups. In conclusion, give Billie another quirky song. Please, I am begging.
Ready for love like this? Are you ready for love like this? Are you ready for yummy, yummy love? Are you ready for yummy, yummy love?
I could literally talk about how much I hate this song all day long. Because actually, what is this garbage? What MLD is doing to Momoland right now is a federal offense. They have given them nothing but shit since BAM, and Momoland is the group that made their company what it is today. Sometimes I just listen to Freeze and Jungkook Kwang and cry. I mean, the song is bad, the choreo is TikTok centered. I mean, it's just not a good comeback, and they deserve so much better. I think that's what makes me so upset. They have had good music in the past. You've done it before, MLD, do it again. Stop trying to chase trends and virality and just give them good music. Controversial opinion. If Momoland stayed in Nugudum, MLD would have treated them better. They certainly would have had much better music. In conclusion, this song sucked ass and Momoland deserves so much better. Y'all let this song fade into the background and I will never forgive you. This song right here, this is K-pop. I mean, like, real K-pop. Like, second gen, we don't have anything but $5 in a dream and we were making a masterpiece. This is K-pop. Every aspect of this comeback was perfect. The song has a very quirky yet aesthetically pleasing concept. The choreography was simple but worked perfectly with the song and mimicked the song. They copied each other. Oh, it was so good. The styling though? Nobody's doing it like them. And y'all let it slip through the cracks. I will never forgive you. I could genuinely write a college thesis about how good this song is, how good the styling is, how important the song was to K-pop, but I won't. Last thing I'll say is the B-sides, incredible. Oscar is one of the top 10 B-sides of 2022. In conclusion, we need a Chobam comeback ASAP. They need to save the industry once again. God, this song is one of the worst things to happen to the 4th gen. JYP really threw away just the most talented girls from the start. NMIXX is an incredibly talented group. They have no bad member. Like, no member when you're watching them stands out as lackluster. Which is really rare. They don't just have a member. I would rank them in the top rookie groups in terms of performance and talent. And then you get to their discography and we gotta stop. We gotta slow down. I don't know what JYP was thinking with OO. Just kidding, yes I do. He said, hey, Next Level by aespa did really well. Maybe I can just kind of like steal some of that success. And it failed. It failed miserably. The only good part of the song is the shortest part, the switch up. Why would you do that? The choreography was really impressive. But if I can't stand the song, how the hell am I gonna watch a choreography performance? Do not get me started on Tank. That is the worst K-pop song of all time. I'm not even being hyperbolic. I cannot stand that chorus. The verses are fine, but the chorus and the bridge, makes my ears bleed. I cannot stand that song. I can't imagine just throwing away 7 of the most talented idols that you have under your company. Dice was okay, wasn't great, but it was so much better than OO, and I hope that JYP continues to give them better music. In conclusion, JYP, maybe you just don't get to make or pick the music for them. Maybe just hand that over to someone with talent. I don't know. A pretty obvious installment to this list. Everybody knew this was going to be here. It is Sodi. It is literally the Sodi. And it was much deserved. This song took the industry by storm. And for good reason. It's a very well-made song. The song is so simple in its structure. It has very minimal instrumentals, but the buildup of the chorus and over the whole song is incredible. The dance break itself was so unique. It was like noise music, except it wasn't obnoxious. I don't know how to describe it. It was really good. It was a good addition to the song. It didn't feel out of place. The choreography for this song is a perfect example of creating a choreography with the intention of it to go viral, but also creating something that looks good from an audience perspective. The styling was iconic. Everybody can recognize at least 2 stage outfits from that era. IVE's debut did really well popularity-wise, but Love Dive really accentuated that. They became a star. Is there some controversy surrounding IVE and the ethicality of their company? Yes, there is. Has Starship probably sabotaged a bunch of other girl groups to ensure the success of IVE? Yeah, maybe yeah, probably. But do they also give IVE some of the best songs I've ever heard? Yes they do. Just their music in general is really unique to K-pop, and specifically the 4th gen. It's just something I haven't heard in the 4th gen. Including their B-sides. Each of their B-sides has a completely different vibe, but is incredibly good. Royal specifically for this one is great. I loved the use of the minor scale. I mean, it was really good. I think IVE has a lot of room to grow as a girl group, but this song really solidified them as a top dog of not only the 4th gen, but probably in the entire K-pop industry. In conclusion, give Liz more lines. Whew, alright, we're on to my last take of the video, and boy, this one's a very controversial one.
What you looking at? 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 I'm fearless, huh?
I'm gonna say Fearless and Anti-Fragile by LE SSERAFIM are both part of the best and the worst comebacks of 2022. Let me explain. They have one of the most underwhelming debut songs I have ever heard. I mean, it's really boring. I'm sorry, Fearless is boring. Like, do I listen to it? Yeah. Do I bop to it? Yeah. It's an okay song. It's nothing great. It's not spectacular, especially when you compare it to all the other girl group debuts. You got Billy with Ring X Ring, you got IVE with 11. You have New Jeans, who's in the same company with a song like Hype Boy, and you give LE SSERAFIM Fearless? Like, it's maybe a B-side that you promote, but I don't even know if I'd go that far. Took the world by storm, but God, it was just so lackluster. We didn't get to see anything incredible from the members vocally, and that doesn't mean you have to have high notes in your songs. You don't. Perfect example, Tomboy. You can tell that all the members are very talented vocally without having any high notes. But when you're whisper singing the entire song, it's kinda hard to tell that your members are very talented. The dance was pretty iconic, but once again, they're a very talented group in their choreography and their dance abilities, and compared to like Anti-Fragile, it's a very lackluster choreography. Once again, overall, just a boring song. The reason I'm iffy about putting it on the worst is because 1, it did really well for their careers, everybody liked it, and 2, the B-sides? Incredible. How do you give LE SSERAFIM just some of the best songs in general as B-sides and then give them Fearless? Really? Really? Don't get me started on the outfits, please. Why did they just throw on some Adidas shorts and a sports bra and say, oh hey, go perform? What are you talking about? You can do a simple outfit and make it look good. Like, most Mamamoo outfits are not very extravagant. They're pretty simple, like especially back in their rookie days. They were very basic, but looked really good. You can't just slap a beret on top of a skirt and then tell me that it's a great outfit, because it's not. And then we have Anti-Fragile, which once again is universally loved, and I am shocked that so many people like this song. I think people really like LE SSERAFIM, and that's why they like this song, if I'm being honest. When I first listened to the song, I hated it, like with a burning passion. Then the chorus grew on me, so I started to listen to it because I really did like the chorus, but now I'm back to like not being able to stand it anymore. Even when I listen to the song and sing along, I don't think I like it. Like, as a whole, I don't think I even liked the song then. There are a lot of good things about the song, like Chaewon and Yoonjin's vocals. They got to shine incredibly. Their vocals are really good. The choreography was amazing. LE SSERAFIM is a very performance-based group, and it shows. There's no weakest link in terms of dancing in that group. But the rap? I know everybody really likes it, but controversial take, Kazuha is not a rapper. She has a very beautiful singing voice. Please stop making her rap, for the love of God. Not every group needs a rapper. Look at G-Friend. They were excellent and they didn't have a rapper. Kazuha is a much better vocalist than she is rapper. Please let her just sing. That's a problem with K-pop trying to force rapping onto different idols, but that's a video for another day. Back to this song. The whole high-pitched entity TT throughout the entire song. It didn't need to be there, for the love of God. Like, if you just got rid of that after every chorus, the song would have been so much more tolerable. And the squeaky little thingy that happens in the background, I don't get it. I don't get that high-pitched alarm sound throughout the whole song. Really? But once again, their B-sides are incredible. Impurities is their best song. Well, after Blue Flame, but you know what I mean. The reason I put it in the best is, one, the choreography is really incredible and they are incredible performers, and two, it took the world by storm. Again, reason I put it in the worst is because this song sucks. The styling overall was better. There were some really good iconic outfits, I'll give them that. In conclusion, I hope Le Sserafim gets a decent title track for their next comeback. Literally just make a song like Blue Flame and make it the title track instead of a B-side. For the love of God. Well, those were the best and worst comebacks of 2022. Let me know what your favorite and least favorite comeback of 2022 was in the comments. I am interested to see what other people's opinions are. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have a lot of videos that I have planned out and that I'm working on, and I should be posting them at least once a week. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will be back at some point in the near future.